Hey, good morning, cats. So I'm doing a little Slackpack. I popped up about 8 miles north from Duncannon to Peters Mountain Road. I'm just going to walk on back and spend the night again in Duncannon. Actually, I've been off trail for a few days. There's an appointment that I've been waiting to make, and it finally came through. One of the things I'm doing, part of my journey from last year and along the Appalachian Trail, decided I wanted to aspire to be a deacon in the Roman Catholic Church. So I put in my application earlier this year, and I was waiting for an interview, and as soon as I got back on trail, guess what happened? I get the call and say, come on back and have the interview with Father John and a deacon friend that I know. So had to pop off trail for a little bit, but I came back. Lady Baltimore brought me up and just dropped me off, and we're going to meet back up in Duncannon, spend the night together, and then she's going to take me back here, and I'll head on north and see how far we go. Might have to get off one more time. Never know what's going to happen. I'm going to turn the phone around. So I'm really looking forward to this new part of the adventure. I'm going to try to get through this. Trail's a little rough up here. It's supposed to be mostly downhill, but it is a little rough. But anyway, so I'm really excited about what's going on in my life, and I'm praying over it, and we will see where this next stage of my retirement goes. Anyway, let me go ahead and put down this phone, and we'll chat in a bit. So I don't think there's going to be too many views today. Word out there is the wildfires that are up in Canada, the smoke is kind of coming down towards us. When you try to look off into the distance, pretty much all you see is just a haze. It's really not that warm today, you know, upper 70s or so. But yeah, I can kind of smell a little bit of that smoke too. Kind of reminds me of last year when we ran across the smoke from the western wildfires, and you could really smell it out here. So views not so much today, but it's a good walk. Saw a couple other fellow thru-hikers coming northbound, chatted with them a bit. One guy, 2-pack, gave me some advice on the upcoming trail. Look out for poison ivy. And yep, that's something I'll keep a strong eye out for. Absolutely. Now here's a really nice view of the Susquehanna. And you can really see the haze in the air from here. Pluses and minuses. You don't have great line of sight with all the haze, but that's because all the air from the north is pushing down, which is a bit cooler. So just looking down to the Susquehanna River, looking at the bridge that I'm going to be crossing in about 4 miles or so. Just need to bend around this little spit of land. Okay, so here's my decision point. Appalachian Trail continues on that way. Off this way, little shortcut, Susquehanna Trail. Shaves about just about a mile off. So yeah, so I think I'm just going to stay true to the trail. Follow the white blaze. It's supposed to be quite a bit more poison ivy. And there's stairs, but there's stairs either way. Good thing is it's mostly downhill. I think over the next 2 miles, I forget what it is, 800, 900 foot down. But I got my knee braces on, so I'm kind of ready for that. Either way, it'll be over in about an hour. And I think I'll have a lot of fun doing it if I don't trip. Some fun rock scrambles here. That's just where I came from. This is a nice little flat spot, taking me to where I need to go next. Up these rocks and such. It's actually quite fun. Woo. And it looks like we go that way. Oh, negative. That way. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's where I just came from. Boy, this fallen tree, what a mess. So the trail comes down to this point, and then it continues going downhill here. So I could see when this tree first fell down, I think it was last year. Whew, it must have caused all kind of problems right here. But it's pretty cleaned up right now, and it's something you can navigate with care, especially like when you're not holding a phone in your hand. Probably the best way to do that. I never claimed I was too smart. Okay. Okay, crossing the Susquehanna. Went pretty fast. Running into the Susquehanna, and that ridge line is where I just came off of, and some of the shots that I took came right up through the electric grid gap right on top of the ridge there. And here we are crossing that Juanita River Bridge right now. Just another mile to go before the Doyle Hotel back there. All right. It was a nice day. I think I'm glad I did this little Slackpack. Kind of got me back into the groove. Talked to a fellow thru-hiker, mouse killer. So I think him and I are going to be walking at the same pace. So I hope to see him at least one more time tomorrow or the next day. He was a lot of fun to talk to for about 10 minutes. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up for today. A little over 8 miles today. And we'll get back on the trail tomorrow. See you on the trails, cats.